Alright. Still don't have pants. I'm starting to run out of pants. I've been pantsed so many times. I'm not going to wear the winter pants. I don't think. What's my tailoring? We're up to 3 tailoring. What can I make for pants currently? I'm only up to the cargo shorts section. Alright, so we need more tailoring to do that. We have to do that the hard way because I don't have any books. I guess we'll stick with the non-fitting cargo pants for now. Just to get something on our chilly legs. So, there we go. Let's drop a couple duffel bags. Alright, Kevlar, chest rig, leather jackets. Good enough for now. Leather jacket, I mean, 6.6 all by itself at 90% coverage. Kevlar's 8.16 at 85%. So those two alone are fairly good until they start getting tore up. And then the chest rig adds almost nothing because the coverage percentage is trash. But it has other benefits. So we'll go with that. 25 torso encumbrance. That's decent. Head, that's fine. 16.16 at 90. We'll get poked in the eyes quite often, and the encumbrance value means nothing. Nothing for the eyes and mouth. Just the jacket on the arms is light, but we're going to fix all this here in a bit. Just the pants and just the boots and socks. So yeah, we're still running really light, but that gets something on all the body parts. We do have chainmail. There is chainmail. I could put on poorly fitting chainmail. I do not have the ability to refit that yet. 20 armor, though. Or 20 encumbrance, I mean. For 12.12 on head, torso, arms, and legs. 95% coverage. I love fitted chainmail. Unfitted, though. If we threw that on, that's going to jack us up to 45 torso. I dump the chest rig. That'll help a little bit. Tiny bit. 43. I might put up with 43. Get the additional protection on all the other body parts. Head encumbrance means nothing, so our head is going to be really well covered between the chainmail and the barboot helm. So these are the two most important. These are what you die from. Everything else you can recover from. But torso and head goes to 0 health, you're dead. So you always want to make sure you stack these as much as you can do. And since head encumbrance means nothing, you can stack quite a bit there. So we're good, and if I do put up with the 43, we're actually good here. And we've only got 27 on the arms, a little higher than I like. I like to try to keep right around 20, but that's the one that worries me, the 46 legs. I'm already pretty slow. And the chainmail provides no warmth, so I really need to get something that's not poorly fitting. 16 encumbrance for cargo pants is excessive. I don't think I have the skill to refit the cargo pants either. Give me the tailor's kit, please. Reload the tailor's kit. Yeah, reload the tailor's kit. Don't have a lot of string sitting around, or thread sitting around either, apparently. Yeah, I just damage them. I don't have the tailoring skill quite yet. No, can't take apart the chainmail. Right now it's costing me 118 to walk space to space. That's pretty bad. So this is causing these problems. It's dropping my dodge by a significant amount. It's also increasing my point cost for running. Swimming is irrelevant, but those other two are pretty important. course, my dodge and all this gear is going to be 0 anyway, so I'm not really a dodge kind of guy. Well, yeah, you can disassembling it to get these things, but I've never bothered to do it. I'm not sure why anyone would want to. Why would you benefit from having... I mean, I guess if you want the individual body part locations, maybe? I'm trying to think of when I would actually do that. Having a single piece seems all around better to me, but I guess there are circumstances you'd want to piece it apart. I'm not certain I'd be able to do it, though, at my current skill level without destroying a bunch of them. I understand the point about wearing the individual pieces, but you're also then going to have that many pieces to deal with. It's not something I'm ever really concerned or interested in. I don't necessarily always do the most efficient thing for survival purposes. If I did that, these would be really, really boring live streams. So, a lot of stuff that I do just for convenience factor as opposed to 100% this is the optimal maximized survival thing to do. I definitely don't have the skill to do it right now regardless, so I would just end up destroying all the pieces. Alright. But, yeah, I'm a little concerned about the legs. I think in the lab it won't be as big a problem, except for the skitterbots. The skitterbots are just going to constantly piss me off. I hate those things. I hate them. I hate them a lot. So, but, if we're not going to go in the lab for a little bit, we got a lot of stuff we can accomplish up top now that I've finally gotten to a place I'm comfortable setting all my stuff up. So we're going to be up top for a while, so I think we're just going to go with what I've got right here. And get this other stuff done. So let's get the rest of the utility gear put on. Reset. So I think I've got my carry gear good to go. Do I need to carry a gun around with me right now? I don't think I really need to. I'm going to say no for that. Don't need ammo. I've got my knives already strapped. Might need that as I'm running around. Still haven't consolidated my tools into an item yet. Don't leave home without my rubber hose. Alright, I don't think I need to carry any... Oh, the gas mask. I totally forgot I need to be carrying a gas mask around with me. Let's grab that so I don't forget. Again. Take the sunglasses, leave the... Oops, take the earplugs. I think that's all I'm worried about there. Not gonna take food or water with me. Oh yeah, medicines. One thing of antibiotics. Aspirin, yes. Let's grab, 6 bandages. Oops, I don't need that many caffeine pills. Alright, no books. Don't care, don't need. Give me all my ID cards though. Alright, I think that gets me back to what I need to be at. Let's do a washboard. And scoop up some soap. Alright, next up, grab the jerry can. Whoops. Erg. How many times can I misspell it? That's fine. We're gonna wield that. And let's go get our water supply refreshed first thing. 3 pools out here. Cool. Alright, so we got water. I also wanted to clean my stuff, but I forgot while I was over there. Alright, activate, washboard, gas mask. Gas mask is clean. Alright, so now we've got protection for gas and smoke. So I think we're pretty well set. Got the tools, got the gas mask. Let's dump the soap and the washboard back off. What else is filthy? I don't care about the firefighter mask anymore because I've got the welding goggles we brought up. That ballistic glasses will clean up when we go to use them to build something later. Other than that, I think we're pretty well set. Alright, let's grab the wood saw. Alright, what's it gonna take to get some firewood? So one possible way to get it is to whoops, I don't have my firefighter belt with my crowbar. Alright, one way is to smash up young trees here. Activate. That gives long sticks, and you can either use those directly or you can break them down into heavy sticks, 2 heavy sticks per long stick. I'm going to assume the ratio maintains and you can just use long sticks. Not sure how long they actually burn. Put this away. So, we drag these in. Like so, 14 long sticks. We'll see how long it lasts. My other alternative is to just chop big trees down, get the logs, and then bring those in to burn. Those will take quite a bit of effort, but they burn a long time, so we'll see. Let's smash this stuff up real quick. I only need 1 bed up here. Crowbar, please. Let's see. No. Smashy smash is what you get. God damn it. I was sure I hit the button to turn that damn thing off. Ugh, stop. Don't haul the main stockpile of crap. Now I'm debating, do I set zones up? All that good stuff. I could take the time to set some zones up and sort everything out into their own piles. That space is getting pretty close to the limit of what's allowed in a single space. At some point I might do that. Alright, hungry, thirsty, we've got water, we've got wood for the fire, long-term food. That's what I gotta turn my attention to next. Foraging is not gonna get us anywhere. A little bit of vegetables that won't really provide much. Trip over the beehive. Get a fire going real quick, and sure, throw a long stick on there. What do I have for long-term food? Hardtack. Actually got a pretty good supply of hardtack because of the flour supply. Can also do bread and biscuits off of that, or flat bread. Other than that, I think I've got a decent... Oh, no, I used up the beans as well. Yeah, I've really got nothing I can cook that's going to keep me in food for any real length of time. Oops, have I got to jerky yet? I do. Maybe I'll go the jerky route again. Jerky, I think, in my opinion, jerky is broken. I think jerky is broken. The reason for that is it takes a single chunk of meat and some salt to make meat jerky. And out of that single chunk of meat, you get 2 portions at 347 calories with bonus enjoyability. Quench is irrelevant. Water's easy to come by. And it lasts 3 weeks, which is a good amount of time. And that's a good amount of time compared to how long a chunk of meat would last. So if I just go butcher half a dozen bees real quick, come back here and make some jerky, it'll last me quite a while. The hour time to complete sounds horrendous, but when you do a batch of 20, every one that you do lowers the overall time that it's going to take. So instead of taking 20 hours, it's only going to take, I forget how many, 2, 4, something like that. So it's not nearly as bad as it sounds. And a single batch of 20 gives you 40 portions of meat that'll last 3 weeks. So if you've got plenty of meat and plenty of salt, a couple of days worth of jerkifying the meat and you're good. How do you make salt again? Just, you don't even have to boil it. You can just make it directly out of the salt water. So, as long as you have salt water, you've got all you need. And for salt water, you just need a swamp. So, I don't have a swamp directly near me. I've got several bags of salt that we've looted so far. And we can go driving around real quick, because we're going to have to go to the bees to get the meat anyway. If we go driving out here, we're likely to find a swamp space nearby that we can get some salt water from. Ideally, I'd like to fill up another jerry can of salt water. There's some swamp way over there. But I think what we'll do is we'll get some food and water, get some sleep. In the morning, we'll go scout out this lower area here to see what our options are. If we got a nearby swamp, I think I'll fill up the largest liquid container I have with some salt water. And that'll give me everything I need to just make a ton of meat jerky out of the bees. And that will solve our food problems way faster and way more lasting. Well, not more lasting necessarily, but way less infrastructure setup. I don't have to go make all those different structures for the smoked meat process. So, yeah. Getting another fire extinguisher I can take apart into a steel jerry can down in the lab would be good. Alternatively, going to the machinery rooms and disassembling them for the steel frames, and one of the machines has a 60-liter tank. If I just stuff that in the back of the vehicle and then pull up next to a swamp, I can fill the 60-liter tank up with salt water and bring that in, and that would give me all I need too. So, yeah, maybe we'll do a tiny bit of lab exploring before I head out. Or go to the mansion first. The mansion also has rooms with some of the machinery in the basement, and has the wooden barrels and such. I don't think I can fit one of those into the vehicle, though. Not without cargo spaces, and I don't have the ability to put cargo spaces in the vehicle quite yet. How am I going to do this? Certain things are in front of other certain things that I want to get done. If I set the beehive on fire? I never tried fire on a beehive. I'm not sure what the point of that would be. The stuff you would go to a beehive for are pretty much in the hive and would burn up also. The royal jelly and all the goodies. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of the swamps I've been to haven't had hardly any animals in them. So, the other thing with the swamp is, were I inclined, which I'm not, I could strip a bunch of cattails down and bring them back, turn them into starch, turn that into, with a mortar and pestle, kern, so on type of tools, into flour, then bake the flatbreads and all that kind of stuff. But it's several stage process that I just think is not worth the time and the effort personally. But I haven't revisited that process in a while. I'm kind of holding off on it until some more of the updates come in on changing the nutrition stuff. Let it settle out before I start changing my habits. Alright, but right now we're hungry, thirsty, tired, and it's 7:30 a.m., so that's not good. That's not good timing. That is not good timing. Maybe we'll go for our drive real quick before we try to come back and sleep. I don't want to sleep the day away and then wake up at night. So, let's get some water. And let's make up... Actually, what do we got laying around that might go bad soon? Everything's... all of that's long-term. Meat pie. Meat pie will do it. Alright, we'll wait on that last one. Alright, let's go for a drive real quick. I like doing my scouting runs early, make sure I know what my options are locally. Let's go see if we can find some swamp. We'll swing by the, oh, zombie scientist got back up after we getting killed by the Migos. Hey, bats, get out of the way. Maybe we'll get lucky and find a useful body site while we're out here. Yep, there we go. All the swamp we might need. Alright, so that satisfies that need. Got a slime pit for blobs. That'll be good for when we want to do our mutagen. We can run down and grab a bunch of blob globs. Assuming I already don't have a bunch from the lab. And then we got some kind of road set up over there as well. Alright. I think I've got enough salt on hand for the first few batches of jerky, so I'm not worried about grabbing the salt water at the moment. Just knowing it's there is good enough for me. Hey there, big old swamps. Another useless apartment complex, and a useless storage unit section. So we've got 12 vision range on our overworld map. That's due to our scout ability plus the telescope. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good long range. And we found yet another city down here. Makes this particular area we're in even more attractive to me. The more options I have. Not too bad. Bookstore in the middle. Vet clinic across the street. Pharmacy on the outskirts. Construction site on the outskirts. Ooh, tell me it's got a working excavator. Perfect condition excavator. Do love me the perfect condition excavators. Solves a few problems. Alright, what am I looking at down here? Sheep? There's a herd of sheep in the middle of the frickin' apocalypse? Alright, I think Shocker Brute's gonna be taking care of some sheep. That's unfortunate. Alright, there's the site. Please tell me there's an excavator. Oh, not an excavator, but we got an engine crane? Yep, engine crane. Perfect condition engine crane. That will do almost as well. And a pickaxe! Oh my god, there's a pickaxe and an engine crane! Huh. Well, other than the excavator, if I had to pick two things I really wish to find here, pickaxe would have been number one, and engine crane would have been probably number two, if not a welder, but I don't usually see welders at the excavation or the construction sites. Oh, I still need the computers. That speeds things up tremendously when you can go through the wall or go through a computer terminal successfully rather than digging your way through the wall and burning all your fatigue and hunger and such. But yeah, that's huge. Those are two huge important things. Now I just got to decide, do I try to grab them now? I definitely can't grab, well, the engine crane actually you can fold up, so I could grab that. Or do you have to, I can't remember. Is engine crane foldable? Am I misremembering? Hey, engine crane. Yeah, foldable. So I could fold it up and toss it in the trunk if I can get to it. So, man, that would make my life easier. A lot of nasty stuff in the area, though, and I'd have to play the round and round games in the vehicle yet again. But man, am I tempted. Mostly I'm worried about my vehicle. I don't like to leave it unattended for even a tiny amount of time when there's zombies nearby. I don't know. This might be safer to do a night run down here and grab those things. Having them right on the outside here sure is tempting, though. Maybe I'll hop out and try to kill a few things, and we'll see if we have any chance of working our way to it. So, let's drive out of here. Just get the vehicle up this direction. Get it lined up. We're at full health. Stop driving. Nothing I saw coming towards me was too dangerous. If I can kill this stuff individually as it comes to me, we might actually make a run at this. Alright, knives out. Backpack. I'm gonna... Pickaxe is gonna take up most of my available space. What can I possibly drop? I didn't mean to be carrying the washboard with me, or that thing. Won't need the telescope, or that. Or that. What's that put me at? 6 out of 14. That's plenty in order to pick up a pickaxe into my inventory and then grab the foldable crane. I can't remember how much it weighs, though. Not sure if I'll drag it out or if I'll fold it up and try to carry it out. I think it's going to weigh too much. Alright, well, let's kind of approach, kill some things as it comes to me in a big long line. That doesn't bode well. 3 misses in a row. Finally hit. Healer's kit, huh? Alright, I'm not even going to pulp them. Need to maximize my time. Oh no, it's the dreaded zombie dog! Alright, what do we got? Tough, firefighter, zombie, zombie child. Let's let those come to me. Make sure I keep my clear retreat path. Use this little clump of long grass that they have to step into so I can fight them. Oh, well that was interesting. So I pass my turn and he gets to double move over the long grass? What the hell's up with that nonsense? You got a little parkour zombie there. Wrench, wrench and hacksaw. They keep dropping tools after I don't need them any longer. Yeah, so far we haven't taken a hit, so it's going pretty well. Alright. Getting closer. Trying to use... Okay, I'm a little annoyed about that. Coming up behind me. Huh. Oh, I didn't mark my vehicle location either. Yeah, well, that was kind of silly of me. Apparently I'm... Oh, there it is. Better not be anywhere there beating on my vehicle. I'm not real happy about that guy being behind me if I'm going to have to be carrying heavy gear. I'm going to go back up and deal with him first. He's going to give us a good punch. We're going to go flying across the grass, but I need to make sure he's dealt with before I get myself into a mess. So, alright, right here's about the best I can manage. When's the punch coming? We're definitely not going to dodge it. We got 3 successful strikes in. He's heavily injured. Let's try to run and back off. See if we can kind of reset the fight here. Back to walk mode. Ah! He dodged the grass. Oh, there it goes. Charge! Can we down him before he gets another one of those in? Severely injured. Down he goes. Alright. One was acceptable. That's what I was expecting. And gee, a screwdriver. Once again, we're going to get the full set of tools handed to us. Alright, let's have some aspirin. Start working on getting that pain down before it starts stacking up on me. We are... Oh, shocker brutes in the area. 57. Alright, I gotta not go south unless I can put a building between me and him. First aid kits. Alright. Multivitamin. I think I've got enough. Grab one more. Sure, pop these things open while I'm here. Pickaxe. Hey there, you. You are... I can't really tell that way. Alright. Fold this thing up. How heavy are you? Puts me about 20 pounds overweight if I do it that way. Big book of first aid I don't need. Some kind of large thing was down here, destroying that building. Anything else right here that I want to deal with? Oh, that's the police station. Alright. No, I think I'm just going to get out of Dodge the way I am. Let's try to sneak out. Stamina's dropping like a stone. Oh, some of the sheep are coming north. Oh, sheep and ducks, or chickens. I'm tempted to stay and kill one of those, but no, first things first. Food supply is not that big a problem. Oh my goodness, we got a free engine crane and a pickaxe. That is huge. That's one of the reasons I was trying to get the metalworking stuff done, was just so I could make a pickaxe, because they're so hard to come across when you're playing with low item spawn worlds and a goofy map that won't generate certain buildings. And then the folded engine crane is going to give us all the lifting capacity we might need. I'm trying to remember what are the values again? Oh, it's only 7 and 7, so it's not going to handle the big stuff. But it'll handle anything we need to do in regards to power, storage, batteries, and that kind of stuff, and engines and things. So, super useful either way. Alright, fold it up, pick it up, drop it back here. No. And we'll also drop the pickaxe back there. Alright, get your stamina back. 9:30. Alright, so this is now empty. Not going to try to make a trip down into the city this run. We'll do these in night raids on rollerblades is my preferred method for this kind of a character. But we've answered the big questions, so we've got swamp not far south. We've got the beehive for food, so we can combine those salt, water, plus the meat from the bees to make jerky. That will be a much quicker and easier way of getting my food supply stabilized with enough that I can grind out a bunch of book reading and crafting without having to worry about things. And we've got a nice mid-ish sized city again. So this is a pretty ridiculously cool place as long as we don't get shot to death by a turret in the lab again. I might be here for quite a while, I think. Alright, so now that we've got the pickaxe and the engine crane, we've identified the swamp. I'm just going to head back. Anything else to check here? Nah. No, let's just head straight back. Keep an eye out for minefields as we drive. Just so I can mark them in case I come driving through here at night. Oh yeah, I was going to get a couple of bees while I was out here. Or a good moose or a bear would be nice. Oh, it's tucked back against the forest there. Alright. That's a little inconvenient. That's actually a lot inconvenient, the way it's tucked in the forest there. It means I can't travel around it to get the perimeter bees easily. Alright, let's stop right here. Alright, combat knife. Let's see. I'm not going to carry their stuff, so let's dump the backpack. I can't with this combo of stuff. I won't need the gas mask. Won't need the tools. There we go. Alright, it's about the best I can do, I think. What the hell? Where did you come from? Unload. You guys play with each other for a sec. I'll take on the loser. Or the winner, I guess. Nearly dead, uninjured. Good job, Mr. B. Wow. 3 misses so far. Finally hit for 6 hull damage. 12 was a little better with a fan strike. Quick strike for 9. He hasn't gotten a swing at me yet. Oh, he tried, but our armor protected us. But of course it did. Alright, not too bad. Most of my main body locations are pretty well protected now with that chainmail on. It's gonna take me a few more swings to kill things. Oops. Let's just drag the corpse right back here. Go get some more. This is where having the metal butchering rack would be really useful. Throw a tarp down with a metal butchering rack and get full butchering meat benefits. For this first trip, though, we're just going to get a couple of bees. Whoops, didn't mean to be running. I got to start every fight off with a whole bunch of missing. How much am I getting out of these? I forget. Getting 5 meat. I'm going to need quite a few of these. So I'll need, at that rate, if it holds, I'll need 4 bees per batch of 20. I want to do at least 3 or 4 batches, so it's going to be quite a few bees we're going to have to butcher up and take back with us. Once I get to full butchering, it won't be nearly as bad. We'll try to do that as quick as possible. Good shot, bee. One more, I think. Man, these guys... I've got animal discord and things like that, so they're coming at me from quite a range. So... we have animal discord and strong scent, so if I go anywhere near these guys, they come dive bombing right at me. Alright. Let's go with that for now, though. We'll just quick butcher these. Alright, so out of that little tiny bit, we got 375 sinew. That's basically thread. Oops, there to there, please. So we don't have to worry about thread really anymore if we're doing this. We got a bunch of chitin. 20 meat. And it was 5 every single time. I don't want those. Good enough. 20 meat will make 40 meat jerky. Oh, I saw a helicopter. Oh, it's a big one. Hey there, Osprey. Unfortunately, it's not the Osprey filled with bio-operators. That would have been too much to ask for. Alright, let's throw our backpack on again. And actually, let's grab the entrenching tool. It's been a while since I dug up this stuff. So, 2 scrap and 1 chunk of sheet metal. 2 scrap and 1. Well, I see a pattern here. 2 scrap, 1 chunk. Huh. Alright. Let's go get cut up by invisible stuff that I can't avoid. I don't want a Beretta, thanks. Yeah, I really don't want any of this stuff either. Not even gonna bother to butcher it up. Nothing up front. Yeah, we'll grab that because it's in good shape. Oops, nope, and I need it. Nope. Alright. At least it warned me about the wreckage that time. But it's also a source for frames and frames and all sorts of frames. Oh, storage battery. Security cameras. Kind of tempted to, while I'm here, take this stuff apart, take it back with me in the vehicle that's currently empty. That'll tucker me out pretty fast. With the goofy rear vision. So, buy tellets. Are there any decent condition frames I won't have to repair a million times? Looks like not likely. Yellow. Just grab a frame here. Alright. I want a frame all by itself, otherwise it's going to force me to take all the other stuff off too. There we go. Remove. Don't make me spend 27 minutes removing a damaged panel. There we go. Hey there, Dino Andrew. Welcome over there on YouTube land. Alright, 48 minutes. Ooh, maybe not. I'll need 5 frames at some point. 1 for the crucible and 4 for the anvil. Alright, do 1. Steel frame. 15 volume. I got plenty of space. I guess this would be a good way to burn up the rest of the day. Windshield still takes 27 minutes. $27 every time, huh? There we go. I like those little points that jut out like that. Alright, much better. Okay, now it's 3:20 in the afternoon, and we've got 2, 3, 4, 5 frames. I want to call it good right there, I think. That is good prep work. That way I don't have to dig it out of the middle of the lab and haul it upstairs and all that kind of crap. I got it right here, I can just toss it in the vehicle. I think I'm going to grab 1 extra, just in case. Okay, we're good. Not going to dig up any of the rest of that stuff. I'm not sure if there's a chance to get military gear out of the wreckage or not. How much time is it taking? 4:25:18, 4:26:54. So minute and a half. I guess minute and a half's not too bad when you've got a good digging tool. At least something different popped out of that one. Options. Auto pickup. True. Yes. And we're all full up. So, wires, some scrap metal, some pipes, some chunks of steel, and that's it. Alright, next up, let's grab seats. How is this thing oriented? Where are the seats? Seats and seat belts. Alright, seat belt, seat. All in pretty poor shape. Oops. Alright, went a little bit too long. Oh, I must have stepped next to that. How did that stuff end up here? Not sure how that stuff ended up right here. Options. Turn that back off again. I didn't mean to lose the light. Hey there, Art Boy. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate that. Oops. Didn't bring the duffel bags with me. That was silly. Alright, got everything loaded up in the vehicle. Let's get out of here. Do I have a clear map memory path back? I don't think I do. Alright, we're going to attract some attention here probably. Turn the headlights off before... Woo, we're going too fast. Alright, I know the roads... Oops, crap. Map memory lost up here too. Grr. Good enough. Leave that in there for the moment. Duffel bag, please. Alright, vehicle's all closed up. Yes, it is. Oops. Dead tired. Okay, there we go. Very successful run. Way more successful than I thought it would be. Not good timing in regards to being dead tired when I got back, because the meat is now going to age quite a bit before I get a chance to actually try to make jerky. So I'm a little concerned about that. Let's, it's not going to help a ton, but let's move it out of the way of the fire just a bit. Temporarily. Alright, we need to get something to eat, drink, and go to sleep. Unfortunately. I guess we'll make a little meat jerky. We're already tired. Here's the time savings I was talking about, though. So 1 hour to make 1 meat jerky. 4 hours, a little over 4 hours, almost 5 to make 20 meat jerky. So you get a time savings for the bulk, for the volume, if you're not interrupted and all that crap. Looks like I've got 19 meat, so yeah, that'll be 38 portions of jerky. So yeah, a few trips out to get some bees, meat, and salt, and we'll be good to go for quite a while. I don't want to do that right now, though. Let's see, another meat pie, please. Keep using our... Failed and wasted, failed and wasted, failed. Finally got it. I'm carrying too much stuff. Oh, I've still got that stupid seat. Hey there, stupid seat. Go away. Keep all my basic tools. Not gonna need that for a while. Alright, I think we're all set. Have some meat pies, head to bed. Or have all the meat pies and head to bed. We're going to have to do 19 batches of, well, however many batches I have left after I failed those meat pies of jerky before it all goes bad. Assuming it isn't already bad by the time I wake up from this dead tired state. 16 chunks of meat. Alright, here to there. One long stick. Light it up. Meat jerky. 4 hours. And use the... Oh, I've got seasoned salt as well as salt. Yeah, look at all that salt I've got sitting around. We're probably going to find more. And cooking skill went to 4. There we go. That easy. 32 meat jerky. Hot. Ready to eat. 347 calories and 4 enjoyability. And 3 weeks that it lasts. So, like I said, I think this is my go-to food maneuver now compared to what I used to do until things get rebalanced again. But I think meat jerky's broke. I don't think it's intentional that you get 2 to 1. So, might have to post something about that. That seems a little odd to me. So, let's actually put the food... and we'll just drop it back here a space. And the 3 liter of water will drop back there also, just for convenience. What other foods do I want to set back? Pie, bologna, breads. Alright, that'll do for now. So, this is my convenience food. I can step to just grab something to eat real quick without having to sort through that massive pile of junk. What can I make with zucchini? Zucchini seeds. Nah, no thanks. Can't I make a veggie sandwich if I make some bread? Let's do a couple of flatbread. And now... veggie sandwich. Out of the zucchini, please. Yummy. Alright, so less than 3 days, weeks, days. Alright, so vegetable pie and meat pie I need to get rid of first. Meat pie, veggie pie, veggie pie. And some water. Alright, cook up some more water. It's 12? Can't remember how much it is. 3 liter glass jar. And it held it all. Wrong 3 liter glass jar, apparently. Alright, so we got handy food and water. That'll last us a little bit. What next? We're tired again. I'm just going to go to sleep again. We're going to burn through some days here real quick, but it should go pretty fast in real world time frames. So, let's go take another nap. Oh, it's going to be so nice to finally be set up somewhere. Have a chance to just blast through our books and the crafting we need to do. That'll open up quite a bit of options. And we're near enough to the lab and the cities to grab the raw materials I need for various crafting materials. Yeah, so this is going to be good. Oh, they did freeze over here. That's fine. I actually want them to freeze, so I'm okay with that. Alright, just thinking, do I want to do one more bee run before I settle down to do this? Time is it? 3 a.m.? A little bit of crafting, then maybe one more bee run. No, actually, I just want to... Oh, this list is going to be stupid long. Come here, pot. I want you. Can I make this easier over here? I activate the pot. Nope, gotta be next to the fire. Gonna be pesky about this. This is gonna be a little pesky. I guess I'm not gonna set those things aside once I get rid of the current list of perishable stuff. Once I'm down to meat jerky, I won't really have to worry about it. Get a meat pie. Alright, we'll just do that. I got seats to take apart. That's for the springs, the leather, and the other components. That'll give me all the leather patches I might need, plus more pipes. How many of those do I have? There to there. Seats. Alright, let's do that real quick. Fanning in the lights. Too heavy to pick up. Because of course they are. I hate it when that's the case. Let's temporarily drop our chainmail. That'll make it so they're not too heavy to pick up, I believe. Cool. I'm failing to recover tons of stuff. Probably a combination of them being damaged and me really being bad at this skill. 30 leather patches, 4 springs, and 6 pipes out of it. We'll take it. Here to here. Better than nothing. Alright, before I go any further, I'm going to take a quick break. We're a little over 3 hours, so let me do that, and then we'll get moving again, get some more stuff done. See you here in just a few minutes.